When you were advertising for models for one show, you said unconventionally pretty models need not apply, and you are famous for using models in all shapes, sizes, colours, ages, older people and that kind of thing. And yet you also managed to sell your product. How do you manage to do that? Because most people really want to see, they don't want to, as Alexander Schulman, the editor of British Vogue, said, when people look at magazines, they don't want to see themselves, they want to see something that is desirable, perfection.
But I think maybe people can open also his mind to see that there is not only one kind of beauty. There is different kind of beauty. You know, when I started, for example, with the model, at the time, there were only Swedish models that were in fashion in the beginning of 70s, you know. So me, I remember that I always love, I remember one girl came, she was coming from America, and she was black, and she has like bleach hair. And I find her fabulous, and I wanted her to go on to make the show at Patou. But the director artistic say, no, 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 you know, the American people, they can be like, they are racist, so maybe they will not appreciate. And I was, my God, but on what? We don't care. Anyway, there is no client, American or even French or whatever. So I start always to show different kind of beauty. And in my show myself, I always choose the model. And I wanted to show, for example, Farida Kelfa, my first...
The Algerian-born model who you're very close to.
And she was completely another attitude, another look, an attitude, I should say, and very modern, and for me she was perfect. But and I must say that in some way my only pretension is like to be sure of what I like about people that impress me. When I say one that I find beautiful, even if a lot of people don't like that kind of beauty, for me it's more interesting, and I insist.
Sure, but you're not changing things. I mean, when Alexander Schulman says, you know, that what sells is, broadly speaking, a middle view of what beauty is. And, you know, people say, actually, you know, the obsession with zero-size models is actually worse than it was in the 1980s when you had supermodels like Cindy Crawford who weren't stick-thin.
And so even at that time, I was wearing even some more.
Yeah.
I don't think we're losing because LA, in fashion, things are going and going away and going back. So it will come back. I don't say that to be with more shape is the best and to have no shape is the worst, or vice versa. No, I don't say that. I say that there is different kind of beauty.
But your message is not getting through. Kirsty Clements, another editor of Vogue in Australia, I'll just tell you what she says. She says, we still have stylists and casting directors who, for some bizarre reason, seem to prefer models to be young, coltish, 6 foot tall, and built like a prepubescent boy.
Oh, to be honest, I hate that. I must say that truly is not exactly what I think. I think that even there is a taboo, you know what, of getting old. Like everybody, like there is no beauty to be old. It's wrong, completely wrong. There is a lot of beauty. How can I find that to be fat and old is ugly, in the fact that my grandmother, which was absolutely fabulous, you know, and she loved me, and she was fantastically beautiful.